today's sessions. My name is Grasella and today we are going to talk about something very close to our hearts. How to teach English to young learners effectively without draining our energy and while keeping the students deeply in love with learning. Okay, in here I can give the story. Before we start, I want you to imagine a scenario. Imagine a 6-year-old student named Andy. He runs to you with sparkling eyes, points at the picture and says happily, "Teacher, look, the dog jumping." As teachers, our natural instinct is to fix the grammar, right? So we say, "No, Andy, say the dog is jumping." Do you know what happened next? Andy's smile disappears. His eyes dim, and for the next 3 weeks, Andy chooses to stay silent because he is afraid of being wrong. Have you ever experienced this? Today we will learn why this happened and how we can change our classroom approach using proven tried psychology and practical strategies. Okay, first we must understand that children are not miniature adults. They have a very short attention span. Brain science shows a child's focus limit is roughly their age plus 1 minute. A 5-year-old can only focus intensely for about 6 minutes. So, what is the classroom application? We use the chunk and change rule. Never lecture or never teacher or talk for more than 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes change the activity. Example, if you are teaching vocabulary, do not spend 20 minutes showing flashcards. Instead, spend 3 minutes showing the cards, 3 minutes playing a face game to touch the card, and 2 minutes singing a short chant. Keep it moving. Okay, this is sensory-driven learning or VAKT approach. Second, young learners process the word through concrete physical experience, not abstract logic. To teach them about a word, we must engage all their senses using VAKT approach: visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and tactile. Okay, in here I can give you the example. When teaching the word apple, we not just show the drawing on the whiteboard. Bring a real apple to the class. Let them see the red color. Feel the smooth skin, smell the fresh aroma, hear the crunch when you cut it, and taste a small piece. When they experience the word with 5 senses, they will never forget it. Okay, we're gonna move to play-based acquisitions. The flash like a savory. Third, children learn best when they are playing. When a child plays, their brain realizes dopamine, which makes memory retention skyrocket. Okay, in here I can give you the example. Instead of forcing students to repeat the words written on the board 10 times, which is boring to turn the game called flash like savory. Hide word cards around the dark classroom, turn off the main lights, give them a flashlight, and ask them to find and read the words. They will feel like explorers, but you know they are practicing reading. So we're gonna move the affective filter or why fun predicts fluently. Okay, now let's go back to the Andy story. In linguistics, there is a famous concept called the affective filter hypothesis. It proves that when a child feels anxious, scared, or bored, their brain shuts down and cannot learn. To lower their anxiety, we must use positive reformulation instead of harsh corrections. In here, I can give you the example again. When Andy says the dog jumping, don't say no. Instead, smile, nod, and say, yes, exactly. Look, the dog is jumping so high. You are repeating the correct grammar, but you are validating his confidence. He hears the correct versions without feeling shame. Okay, we're gonna move boosting motivation with the mystery box. Children do not care about future careers opportunities or passing university exam. They care about immediate fun. We can boost their motivation using the elements of mystery. The example: start every single class with a locked mystery box. Tell them there is a secret language speaking guest inside. Knock on the box, put your ear close to it, and pretend to listen. The student will be so curious that they will literally drag their parents into the classroom just to see what is inside the box today. Okay, we're gonna move to the next slide. Total physical response, or TPR, and Simon says, how do we put this into daily practice? Do you know it? We use total physical response, or TPR, which means linking words directly to physical body movements. The example: play Simon says to teach action verbs and body parts. Say, Simon says, touch your nose. Students touch their nose, then say quickly, touch your toes without saying Simon says. Students who move will laugh and realize they need to listen closer. This builds deep listening comprehensions without any translations to their native language. Okay, we're gonna move again. Interactive storytelling and vocal variety. We also use interactive storytelling. Do not read stories in a flat, boring voices. Use engine generate facial expression and vocal variety. The example: when reading a story about a scary monster, drop your voice to the deep rumble. The monster walk, clomp, clomp, clomp. Put on a simple paper monster marks. The children will be completely mesmerized, learning words like pig, scary, thief, and run naturally from the context of the story. Okay, until here, I'm gonna move to the next slide. It's about vocal chants for transitions. Okay, in here we're gonna order in a chaos. Vocal count for transitions. Many teachers tell me like this, but if my class is full of games, it becomes chaotic. That is why we need smart classroom management. Never yell quiet please to a room full of children. Use vocal chants instead. The example: when the room gets too noisy, clap your hands twice and shout like this. 1, 2, 3, look at me. The students are trained to immediately stop, look at you, clap twice, and reply together 4, 5, 6 times the fix. They instantly become quiet and focus back on you. Okay, in the next slide, the disappearing flashcard challenge. Another tactic to grab their focus without shoving is testing their visual memory. The example is: put 5 flashcards on the board, read them together, then say close your eyes. Then 1 card away, say open your eyes. What's missing? Because children love puzzle. They will stare at board intensely, focusing 100% of their energy on your lesson. Okay, this is the conclusion and the closing. I think language is for connections. To close this session, I want to remind all of us that language is for connection, not perfection. If a child leaves your classroom speaking imperfect English but feeling confident and loving the language, you have success as a teacher. You have given them a gift for a lifetime. So I think that's all about my presentation. Me, Ayu Grasella Simanjuntak, say thank you so much. Bye.